Welcome, I'll be reacting to Blake's 7, Season 3, Episode 3. Thank you to everyone who let me know Blake and Jenna are no longer with us. I'm going to assume they lived happily ever after, off in their own story. And this is our new team, Avon's 7. This is a commentary, it is not a market substitute. Please support the original, currently on BritBox. Oh my goodness, Dana! I am in love with your outfit.
Right, out.
Everybody looks so chic today. Even you, Hephaestus. And he has such a Robin Hood outfit on right now. I can't even.
Terrific. I don't trust anybody except myself. That's why I'm still alive. Which way?
I can respect that.
Grandpot said due north.
Well, after a life on the run, basically, I could understand why he has difficulty trusting anyone. Cool wine glass. Or vitamin water glass, rather.
All right, but keep in touch. Heroic rescues can be embarrassing if you're not actually in danger.
Right.
Oh, Callie.
Aurak, operate teleport as instructed.
It's like, you just turned me on. Could you at least say hello first?
Did you hear what I said?
Teleport operation is a menial task much more suited to one such as yourself.
Just do it, please, Aurak.
The sass.
Sometimes one's friends can be more of a liability than one's enemies.
They're going to check out that rumour too, don't forget.
That
So
Blake was
classic.
here, it's getting to be a fairly common rumour.
I love his jacket right now, especially the difference in textures.
We do not allow offensive weapons on Obsidian.
And our wrist communicators.
All 6 of them.
Replacements. They break down easily.
Very smooth.
This is my son, Bersha. He has special duties.
Like capturing us.
You studied with him at the Federation Central Science Complex. This is his graduate medallion.
I was wondering why she was wearing that.
I think that Homo sapiens has reached a point where further technological development is useless.
I'm wondering if the people on Obsidian kind of have the attitude of technological advancement is all well and good, but if we as humans don't improve ourselves and become peaceful and loving and worthy of the technology, that there's really no point. And they kind of put a pause on the science end to kind of concentrate on bettering themselves as people. And then maybe they figured we can restart the technology again once we're ready. I don't know. People are kind of starting to use that argument now, as a matter of fact, of we're getting so advanced that maybe we're not ready. Like AI. Are we as humans really ready for that? Do we need to maybe mature a bit more first before we create a mess like the Cylons? Ooh, Mutoys. We haven't seen any in a while. Looking fetch, Servalon.
2 of their party are already on the planet.
How do you know that?
That is
Lol.
not your concern.
The sun.
I think it's time to start worrying.
I've been worried all along.
We agreed to wait
Of course
for
you
them to
have.
contact us. Zen was picking up a signal from the ground. It could have been some kind of beam approach detector.
You didn't say anything at the time.
What was your #1 complaint under Blake? He didn't tell you things. Now that you're in charge, your first choice is to not tell your team things. I can see why they're a bit upset, because they're like, Avon.
But it's Tarrant you should be worried about, and not just because he's been out of contact for an hour. Dana's a different case entirely.
Well, she's pretty for one thing.
Pretty? Yes, I suppose she is. I hadn't really noticed.
We've seen you not really noticing.
A lot.
Frequently.
Yet the planet survived untouched. Why?
I promise you it had nothing to do with fear of the inhabitants. You'll be safe.
I don't doubt it.
Do they have some kind of impressive defense going that we don't know about?
I still think you're too near the volcano.
At least I know what to expect from that.
A boot full of burning lava.
If they have been picked up, perhaps I won't be.
I'd rather be picked up than burned up.
Ready?
Yes.
Oh, Villa. Never change.
There isn't a volcano alive that would dare to swallow Aiden.
Be quiet, Villa.
It's cold enough to put out the fire anyway.
Look. It's quite the party over on Obsidian. Oh, that was interesting. It's like D&D with Blink.
I am Servalan. You have a message for me.
Yes.
I knew it.
It is here.
Kill them.
What?
They didn't run. They weren't even scared.
What is with this pill they keep taking? Is she knitting in the back?
Would Homo sapiens be able to live without conflict? Wouldn't he just die from lack of excitement?
We have not found it so.
Very Serenity. Oh, she's doing embroidery.
Our people devote themselves to creation and not destruction.
It does feel a little bit like they're doing a combination of suppressing and marketing to obtain peace. And maybe that's enough. But I worry that something like a spark might set everyone off.
Is it possible to do a deal of some kind without involving your father?
It will be difficult, but not impossible.
See, this is why I don't trust him. I think he's working with the Federation. Oh no. I hate being right.
I had no choice. If you even so much as move an eyelid, you're dead. Have you got the bracelets?
At least he's not happy about cooperating with them.
For?
They were recruiting.
He said earlier they had 6 bracelets with them. He just handed over 4. I have the feeling the son cooperated with the Federation to save his planet and his family, but he's not happy about it. He does not like the Federation. So he's deliberately only cooperating up to like the letter of the law. Meaning anything he can do to undermine the Federation, he will, including keeping those 2 bracelets back. And he's going to join their side in the end. This is just a theory, even though it looks bad right now.
Why are you doing this?
As I told you, I have no choice. I suppose you're going to
I
kill
think he's
us.
telling the truth
Yes?
there.
So much for your principles.
Makes the far side of the planet permanently inaccessible to the detectors. Data, therefore...
Zen is figuring it out.
I don't know, something's wrong.
Of course something's wrong. They're in trouble. Bring them up.
No!
That is correct.
Oh no, Avon, don't put it down. Then he can't grab it.
Fire main blasters.
Avon, there are 3 of them.
What do you want?
I want you to get away from that control panel.
Oh, now he's hearing her. He must have been distracted earlier.
Battlefleet, withhold action.
Alright! No!
Is our armament, together with our main computer, Z.
Ah,
As targets bear, main blasters will
quietly.
fire. 9-0,
Getting
full
closer
thrust.
to his weapon. Yeah. Wait, be careful. Aurak is there.
They'll blast us. Get out of this.
No! Oh dear. Poor Liberator.
What can I do for you, Servalan?
Villa, are you in command of the Liberator?
That was a lot of ships wasted when she doesn't have many.
Well, the crew have no political ambitions. They are merely criminals. So they'll keep.
I was actually wondering why she bothered at all. I mean, sure to try and get the ship. I would have thought she would spend her time rebuilding all the resources and so forth first, getting the Federation back on its feet, then go after the Liberator.
Callie?
They took her when they took Aurak.
A mess.
Never mind. We're still here. You did very well there, I must say.
Must you?
Must you?
What choice have any of us had? You've turned us all into peace puppets. We're at anybody's mercy, and I tell you, Servalan will return.
Then the vow will be put into effect.
I don't want to die, not for a stupid ideal that can never work.
It was a lethal dose.
What?
You
What?
heard what he said.
That was his son. Yeah, I knew they had 2 more bracelets.
If you stay any longer, you will be in danger. We are all dying very slowly. The whole planet is contaminated with radioactive fallout. One touch of that button, and it blows.
You'd never do that.
Yes, we would. There must be peace.
So tragic.
The energy banks are almost exhausted. Zen got a little over-enthusiastic.
My information is that the battle fleet will be back.
What do you want to do?
We'll look for them.
And don't forget us.
How could I?
And then she forgot them.
1/5 of capacity only.
Using emergency booster, can I set a course?
Negative information.
This is not ideal.
By the rim. They're waiting by the rim. To your left.
Oh. Oh.
We bid you farewell.
What was that about?
Yeah, we
Zen,
need to get
put
out
up
of
a
there.
force wall.
Her options were to take it or to destroy it. Either way, she won.
I don't think so. She lost, and we lost. Only the Pyroans won.
If that's winning, I'll take losing every time.
Same, Villa. I enjoyed the idea that they are looking for some kind of a base to work out of. We kind of had it clarified of what is the plan going forward, and that is to be sort of your friendly neighborhood mercenary. The neutral and chaotic good characters all in a ship together. The people on Obsidian were very intriguing because they seem to have just given up. But you could definitely tell with the makeup design, they kept the foundation on all their mouths to make them look kind of sickly. I noticed that early on. I was like, that's an interesting choice from the makeup department. And the son there, who was kind of in charge of defense, I really felt for him. He felt like the only person that still cared and was passionate on the planet. Yes, it translated into that betrayal we saw, but at the same time, I totally understood why he did it. And he tried to keep it as relatively painless as possible. He made sure that Dana and Tarrant were kept safe. He did not tell the Federation about the other 2 bracelets. And I got this vibe from everyone else on the planet. They were just barely functional. I mean, you had people just sitting there vaguely embroidering in the back, not even passionate about that. The first citizen was just like, well, we made a vow. We'll just all kill ourselves. It's fine. We're dying anyway. We don't even know why. And those pills he kept taking, I feel like that had something to do with it too. Like, he was so kind of semi-drugged out and just... There's a difference between choosing to be a pacifist because you're passionate about it and care about human life, and choosing to be a pacifist because you're just like, who cares? He was the latter. His son was the former. We saw this, of course, in Firefly's movie, Serenity, when they get to Miranda and all those people who were basically drugged by the atmosphere to be peaceful just stopped doing anything. They just sat there, like, stopped eating, stopped caring, and just died where they sat. And I got a very similar vibe in this episode to Miranda.
There's 30 million people here and they all just let themselves die.
I also really liked how they showed us each character and how they were feeling about the new characters. Tarrant and Dana's perspective as the people coming in, going, I don't know if I completely trust everyone on the Liberator. I trust myself. I don't know. But at the end, they decided, yeah, it's worth saving them. I want to be part of this crew. And then on the other side, with Villa and Avon going, I mean, Dana, we like her. Tarrant, we're not sure about yet. I don't know. But we'll give them a chance. They haven't quite solidified as a crew yet. And I like that they haven't, because it makes no sense that they would yet. Give them some time. I feel like in a couple of episodes, we're really going to get an aha moment where they come together. And I'm going to stop the review because I just had a wildfire warning pop up on my phone. Speaking of volcanic fires. Sonoma County in the autumn.